sickies.
Oh, yeah, you had a vom.
Spewies. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I literally said to myself, you're not going to be sick, you got too much to do. There's a whole bottle of red wine, like all these tins of tomatoes, like real saucy.
I've wanted a slushy machine for ages.
They've been discontinued, Medofresh discontinued them. No one's got little milks.
Man,
So
it's going to be heartbroken.
it's not going to go down well. You're listening to the Pepper and Me podcast, Around the Dinner Table with Cherie, Cam and Lorne, where we chat all things food and business. Hello, good morning.
Happy Monday.
Welcome
It's
back
afternoon.
to Around the Dinner Table.
Can you concentrate?
No, I'm trying to find a macaroni cheese picture.
What did you get on
Should we
your
start
80?
again?
What did you get on your...
Start again. Welcome back to Around the Dinner Table. How are we all today?
I'm actually sick, still with a cold, as usual. Mindset
God, has
is...
there literally been 1 week where you've not been sick?
Honestly, it's actually just been shocking, and I have... It's just... Okay, so Marley's... talk about kids!
Strike one!
We need
3
to
strikes
turn
you're
it
out.
into a
You've been
drinking game.
banned from the
Between
podcast.
shots of...
No one will...
Okay.
I know. You're now not allowed to talk about being sick either. That's banned too.
No sniffles.
No sniffles.
All right,
No
all right,
gastro.
all right, okay.
Hey,
I'll
I
just
actually-
sit here and not talk.
I got a touch of, like, I don't know, something, the sickies.
Oh, yeah, you had a vom.
Spewies. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I literally said to myself, you're not going to be sick. You got too much to do. Woke up, fine.
Oh, immune.
Immune.
that.
Got up, went to gym, all good. He's like, how do you feel? I was like, I might spew. He's like, you'll be fine. Yep, fair. Keep going.
Point in case. What is it? Point in case.
I know, but actually I've not had a vom in, I reckon, 3 to 4 years. Like
Yeah, the last time I would have vomited would have been ages ago.
Yeah. Some people are just spewers and some people are not.
I think in my adult life I can only remember maybe 4 proper vomit sick episodes of 24-hour bugs where I vomited.
I
which I'm
haven't
pretty happy
vomited
with.
since uni.
Yeah.
Really?
No,
That
we don't spew. We're not spewy
Yeah.
when we get... Do you know the last time I did... I was just saying, was when that karaoke night coming up a year ago when we ended up back at my house. Remember when we left the roast in the oven and we went back to my house, took it out.
We sorted
We
out-
went to the pub and did the karaoke and that was the last time I was sick. Yeah.
We had to sort out 9:30 at night.
It was like 11 o'clock at night and I just popped down to the pub, left the roast in the oven. And then went back to my house and you're like, are you cooking a
something?
roast?
It was nailed it though.
Perfect. Okay,
Great
all right,
timing.
sorry.
Great timing.
Right, well, we're here today on Monday the 6th of May, just checking in, have a little catch up,
Spin some yarns.
spin some yarns. Has anyone got anything they want to start with? I'll start.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, go.
I went to Saltwater for dinner on Saturday. Oh, I've been out and about.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh, God, I always do it the wrong order. Went to Saltwater for dinner on Saturday. I haven't been for a year. I've had I actually like Saltwater, but I've had hit and miss experiences there,
Right.
which is why I didn't put it on the dining guide.
Pep Domain.
No, it's on Main Street Mount.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's that?
Down by
Saltwater.
Sisters.
Okay.
It used to be Mexicali Fresh or something.
Okay, nah. See,
Anyway,
I'm so-
it was really nice. It was just a bit different. Like, you know how we usually get curry, you get mussels curry sauce. It's usually like a green coconut
Yep.
mussels. It
Yep.
was like a butter chicken flavour.
Muscles.
So it was mean. And it was kind of like, I don't know if I should be liking this, but absolutely loved it, licking the bowl. So
Okay.
nice sashimi. Oysters were a bit small, but nice and fresh, freshly sharked. And then we had nice Spanish prawns. Yeah, yummy, quite nice. So I haven't sort of reported. I haven't been there in a long time, so I haven't chatted about that.
Nice.
Wouldn't be your thing because you're not seafoody.
No, I'm not seafoody.
Have you eaten there?
Yeah, I've only gone with you for those events.
Oh, they do good. Yeah, with the
Yeah.
Flavours of Plenty event's been great.
I haven't done an actual dine there. I keep forgetting about it, to be honest.
Yes, same. So that was good to have a little check in there.
Nice.
On Friday afternoon, I went out to Matahui Gin Distillery
Oh, how was
and
that?
did this gin making.
That looked so
experience.
cool.
It was so fun.
I was watching the stories and I was quite jealous, actually.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect. But it was so interactive. We tasted you could taste 30 different botanicals,
Yep.
and then you have your base of juniper. So that's already infused in the straight liquor. So they get their liquor. Gin is basically infused straight alcohol. So
Yep.
they get the alcohol comes from Fonterra. It's some byproduct of something
What?
else they make.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't caseinate? Isn't it? Sorry. Yeah, something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know any more than that. So that, and
That's
then you
interesting.
infuse it with juniper, which is
Yep.
what makes it gin.
Gin.
And then you use most gins have coriander seed, and then you put something in it as like a root to like root the botanicals
Right.
into the gin. Otherwise, they just fade
Don't
off over
hold or
time.
something,
So
okay.
you use angelica or orris root. So we put
Interesting.
orris root in, and then you can choose from like whatever
like those
botanicals
flavours, yeah.
you want. So I did like some citrus. I think we did orange and lime, and then I added some lavender, and we added some sage, and like
So cool.
you can choose to change the amounts,
Yeah.
and then that goes into the still, turns into steam.
So they actually in those little because they just look like a little like
Cooker.
Keurig kind of
Yeah.
like flipping.
Yeah, no, so it evaporates into
It does it right
Whatever.
there in front of you.
yeah, and then it drips,
Drips
as
down.
the steam cools. It drips
Yeah.
back out, comes down, and then you chuck away the first bit, which is the head.
Yeah.
And then your gin comes through,
Right.
and then you have 750 mils, and then you chuck away the tail because that's all the bitter stuff.
Right.
That's too much
right.
infused or whatever.
So out of a litre, you might get 750 ml or something.
Yeah, and then well, it was 500 ml, and then you mix it with 500 ml of water because that was like 70%
Super,
alcohol that
yeah.
came out, and then yeah, we got to take home a bottle of gin each.
It's so cool.
Yeah, and their gin was really yum. But I was kind of, I mean, they're very new. They only started doing it last year. They're booked out those gin tastings,
Hmm.
but. I reckon there is money to be made for people doing experiences like that. I've never
Right.
heard of anything like that before.
Yeah.
There's certainly nothing like no one else really doing it. And you don't
That's-
need much. You don't need these. You just have these mini stools and some
Yeah.
benches and your droppers.
It surprises me that it was so. I would have never thought you would have been able to distill something straight in front of you like that. So they must boil. Like they must come up to temperature so quickly. Because it's just boiling something
It's
and
ethanol
evaporating.
that you're using and then flavouring it.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, some straight alcohol
That
stuff.
that's straight out. I don't think it was that, but I don't know.
Okay.
But it was pretty much. It was like it's 80 proof or something like ridiculously high.
Right, so the juniper makes it gin though. Is
Yeah.
that right? So you
So
could
the
do it with-
they had put the juniper in the stills a few days before.
Right.
So that's like the main thing.
Yep.
So we were just doing the botanical
Doing
bit,
the
I
little
guess.
flavours over
But
top.
yeah, but then you go from the alcohol to the finished
Yeah,
spirit.
yeah.
And then they said just leave your bottle sitting for 6 weeks, ideally.
To sort of
Right.
let
Yeah.
flavours.
Yeah.
Do you know how much it was? Like the experience?
Oh nah. Sorry,
Interesting though.
it was gifted to me, but
Yeah.
not as an ad. I wrote about it for the Our Place magazine,
Right.
so I wrote about
Yeah.
that's why I went.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we had a great time. I actually just thought it was such a cool experience. And they've bought this little piece of land to their aim is to grow a garden to
the-
glass.
Wait, what?
You know how there's garden to play?
Oh, right. Yeah,
So it's garden to glass.
Right.
So they're trying to grow all the botanicals
So
there
cool.
for your gins.
That's quite cool. I was like, what are you talking
Actually,
about?
honestly, I was like, this is kind of groundbreaking for
Yeah.
me. I'd just never done anything like that before.
I think, is it new? Is it a new
Yes,
business?
they only opened last year.
Because I think Reefton do one, something like that, down
Right.
in Reefton.
They probably do. I mean, it's obviously happening around the world, but
Gin's the hot, like,
it is the hot thing.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
as that for an afternoon experience, it was bloody awesome. Really, really fun.
do they have like an eatery with it, or is it just, is it
but
just that?
it's just that. But we did a little tour of the farm,
yeah.
and then they brought us a little cheese plate. We had a little cheese plate while we waited, and then you learned a lot about gin. And then we did a tasting of some of their other gins that they have because they've got one gin, and then they've got a berry gin, and then they do like limoncello, aranchello, and a grapefruit like liqueurs to
Yep.
do spritzes with and stuff. So we were all driving, so we were pretty mellow, but like. They were making
It's cool though, I guess, because like
cocktails and
heaps of wineries and stuff will do wine tastings like that.
Yes.
But it's taking that to the next level where you get to make your own. That's so cool.
It is so cool, and because they call it the cellar like the
Yeah.
cellar door experience
Yeah,
of going and doing
yeah.
the gin tasting. It's like, oh, that's so cool. Like, I reckon all little distilleries will be doing that soon.
But you get to take your thing away. That's so cool, and it's not like a little mini something. It's like a full on bottle.
Yeah, we
of
had a full
gin.
liter of gin.
Yeah. Not many places you'd get a full.
And he did say, I was like, do you supply liquor stores? He's like, nah, like, we just try and get people out here tasting
Wow.
it. And he said everyone who kind of comes out ends up buying a bottle of their gin
Yeah.
as well,
Yeah.
which is the best way for
Fair
them
enough.
to sell it.
Yeah.
So, anyway, it was really cool.
Do they run shuttles?
Yeah.
It did cross my mind because I took a few of us in the car out there, but like everyone had to drive when I got back
Yeah.
at 4 p.m. But I mean, Rochelle did say to me, "Oh, should we go out afterwards or something?" And I was like, "Oh no, I'm not. I'm in hibernation on wholesome weekends." So
wholesome weekend prepping to go away.
Well, I've made it through 2 weeks without having more than a couple of drinks. I'm doing quite well.
You're doing very good.
And I planted my veggie garden on Saturday.
I did see that.
Oh
Very
my
nice.
God, it's so cool.
Yeah, this
I'm
did look good.
so thrilled about it. So we've planted, I pulled out all those magnolias. I actually just don't see the point in growing anything that isn't edible.
Fair.
So I've got all
Okay.
these
Yeah,
magnolia trees. I'm like, what's the point
Get
of them
some
all?
fake grass.
Yeah, get
Yeah,
AstroTurf.
literally,
AstroTurf.
yeah. And so I pulled out all my magnolias and we've planted, I've got 2 lemons, 2 limes, 2 oranges, 2 feijoas
Perfect. All in those little things.
around the side.
Around the sides, yeah. Okay,
All the
that's
trees
about
around the
to say, yeah.
side and some blueberry bushes.
Cool.
And then in my box, I've planted all the winter veg. So I've got beanstalks, kale, cos, Brussels sprouts, spinach. I actually planted 2 tomato plants. I reckon they're going to grow in that little hot
in
house.
that little hot house. Yeah.
It's like at least 8 or 9 degrees warmer in the hot house than it is
Interesting.
outside.
Yeah.
So if I can grow winter tomatoes, I'm going to be so pleased with myself.
Is it fully covered? Like,
Yeah,
It's like a greenhouse.
it is
Ah,
like a greenhouse. So
okay.
you just lift up the lids and then it's all irrigated. So we set up the irrigation on a timer, so I don't even have to water it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but he just grows plants for you.
I know.
What do you even need a boyfriend for?
Well, he set it all up. The irrigation.
He set
yeah.
it all up.
I did.
Put himself out of a job.
I did
Yeah.
absolutely screw my back. I was like, that was a lot of soil to move from the ground into the
Yeah.
thing, and it was like I was going quite far, like down big things, and then like twisting around to chuck it in the thing.
Yeah.
And then I was like, got a big. So,
It's a mindset, Cherie.
well, yeah, fair.
It'll pull
Fair.
right.
Be all right.
Yeah, I
Mindset.
smashed some trammies. And my mate from around the front, she bring me some trammies. She's, I'll bring you some trammies.
They are pretty good though. They do the
Don't
job.
bring me too many. I won't leave my room.
Fall asleep in the garden.
Yeah, because I'm off on the plane to Fiji tomorrow. So,
Don't tell us, eh? I don't
Pack your
wanna know.
trimmies. Knock yourself out for that
I'll
flight.
take my trammies on holiday as soon as I'm not drinking.
Taking the kids though, that'll be fun.
Trammy.
That's going to be. Are you going to come back still with a boyfriend?
50-50.
It's a family trip, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
Yes, all 4 kids. Yeah. Yeah, we've been like trying
Good
to
luck.
run through all the scenarios. Like, it's just
Are you
so.
talking about your kids again? Or?
What?
Oh, no, sorry.
Oh,
No, I wasn't. I wasn't.
that-
Just trying to. Oh, I was fair. Fair.
No, anyway, sorry. Where are you staying in Fiji?
Oh, we're going to Plantation Island. I'm going to say like the most wankerish thing I've ever said it on the podcast, but I'm actually dreading the food because we're going to Plantation Island. So it's like a resort island. It's like it is a kids one.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I'm on the buffet for 7 days straight.
Yes.
Breakfast
lunch, and
and
dinner.
dinner, and then lunch is like the poolside snack menus, literally burger, pizza, chips. I was like, oh God, this is just. And there's kind of no way around it because you're out on the island.
Yep.
Like at least if you're in dinner hour, you can
Go somewhere
resort
else.
hop.
Yeah.
There's one little. I went there as a kid.
Plantation.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple of different restaurants around to the side, but we're gonna have 4 kids with us, so
Yeah, right.
they're gonna want that. But like I've kind of just I'm not.
You're just.
But it's
It's
gonna have to do
not
it.
worth trying to take them to the nicer restaurant when.
No.
All they want is the hash browns.
Yeah,
out of the buffet.
and I did look at the menus of the nicer ones, and it's still not it's not worth going out and spending heaps extra
yeah.
on.
Yeah. Is it all included in the?
We're gonna get you get the package, so it's like you can get just the
Breakfast and dinner and
Anyway,
whatnot,
so
yeah.
I mean, I might be. I'm like, I hope I'm gonna come back and be pleasantly surprised, but
Yeah.
I have had to like just have a talk with myself and be like, Cherie, this is not your holiday. This is for the kids. Okay, so just
Chill out.
chill out, go with the flow,
Enjoy your breakfast buffet.
enjoy
Have some
it for
fresh
what
fruit.
it is.
And
Yeah.
some stale muesli.
Even the bread, like they don't even have nice bread over there. It's all like sweet, like that sweet
Oh,
milky bread.
yeah.
Stop it.
I know, but I've got a bit of a plan. I'm like, I will go to the supermarket at the port, try and get some nice cheese platter stuff.
Yeah.
And then
Have a
maybe
couple of
like
nice
if I can
snacks.
have some eggs
Yeah.
brekkie, nice little cheese plate in the arvo. Yeah. That's such a talk about first world problems. I'm aware, but I just really struggle with the buffet.
It is holiday too, so
And
you
it
kind
is
of want to like.
it is holiday for everyone. You kind of want to
So you're going to be running like the drop the kids off at the kids holiday program?
Yeah,
or?
is there kids holiday programs?
There's
Is there
3
babysitters?
sessions of kids clubs a day.
Oh,
Yeah, so we'll see. I mean, I don't know. We're just going to see how we go. Yeah.
because it's always hit and miss whether they're going to want to do it or not. And if they don't want to do it, you don't want to.
It does look
Yeah.
like an exceptional
Okay.
kids club. They've got a really cool schedule, and anyone who's been there has come back and said you're going to love it. It's amazing. So,
Oh, well.
yeah.
Hopefully it works.
It's just like, there's like those few things you love about, like, my favorite things on holiday is just like sleeping in. And it's just like those are the things I have to let go of.
Yep.
Like, there's going to be 6 of us in a little unit,
Yep.
and
Yeah,
no,
there won't
ain't
be
no
any
one
sleep-ins.
sleeping in. So,
No.
so I kind of got it sorted with Pepper and Kit because we go away a lot, just the 3 of us, and I've got it like nailed, the
Yep.
3 of us. So
Yep.
this is going to be a whole other world.
They've got their little snackle boxes
Yeah.
in the mornings to keep them busy. No, it's different when there's 4 of them and they're not your kids.
Oh, Kit, do you know what? Actually, this is what my list to talk about.
Not talking about kids.
It's not,
yeah.
but
But
do you know the little, when you go to a hotel or a motel and they have the little milk in the little
Yes.
brown cup,
Yes.
Meadow Fresh
Yes.
little milk.
Little fake
And I
milk.
did ask her, I said, what are you most excited about? He's like, oh, the little milks.
Crack up.
That
I
is-
used to drink those
That
too.
is. And I was
That's
like,
amazing.
oh, I'm not sure they're going to have. And then I was talking to Matt because he obviously is Goodman Field on Meadow Fresh.
Yeah.
He's like, they've been discontinued.
Too much plastic or
The wee
what?
milk, yeah, probably, because it's an excessive amount of plastic
Yeah,
for
yeah.
a single serve of milk. He's like, they've been discontinued. Meadow Fresh discontinued them. No one's got little milks.
Man,
So
gonna be heartbroken.
it's not going to go down well.
You'll open up the fridge and there'll be a whole
I
milk
know.
bottle in there or something.
I
You're
know,
like, "What,
and
where's my little
I
milk?"
did-
What's this?
I
What's
did-
going on?
I did think, I was like, oh, we'll go somewhere else, take him to find the little milks. I said, nah, there's no more little milks in your hotel rooms anymore.
Poor kids, eh? He's in
tough.
Fiji.
It's so funny. Like, I was like, out of everything you could have
Wanted.
that's what you want from the
little
holiday. Yeah.
Not even like the little like.
Not even the Ricky
soaps
buffet,
or
which
the
he
Ricky-
loves.
Yeah.
The little milks, because he loves sucking drinking the
I'll
little
do
milk.
fire dancing there too, eh? Take him to that. That'd be
I'll
cool.
take him to fire dancing, but he's not going to be happy. So, yeah.
Sorry, mate, here's your little milk.
Yeah, funny, eh?
We went to a cafe, into Piccolo in Taupo.
Oh, yeah. We used to go there all the time, eh?
Where's that
Yeah, it's gone a
based?
bit up and down. It's on the main street, the same street as the McDonald's with the aeroplane, but like
Ah, yeah, okay.
It's sort of apparently gone up and down with a few changes of ownerships. But anyway, Abel had some pancakes. Not talking about kids, talking about food. Talking about little milks. And it came with the little butter like tubs and jam little tubs. And I don't think I've been to a cafe like that level in a long time where they
The
give you the little
PCUs?
yeah.
Yeah.
I
How
just-
did you feel about it?
I was not. I was like, we're paying too much money to get them.
To get a PCU, eh?
Like it's not.
Yeah, I went once when I had a little butter thing, and that's not a good sign, is it?
Not a good sign. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a little bit heartbroken about that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think we might have to try somewhere else next time we go to Taupo.
Should we cancel them? PCUs are
Oh yep.
cancelled.
Yep. Yes. I don't
Goodbye.
know.
Other than McDonald's is the only exception for
Oh.
the maple syrup and wheat butter.
And sweet and sour sauce.
Yeah, so the
Can't
sauce is in
cancel
that,
sweet and sour sauce.
No, no, no.
Nugget- nugget
yeah.
dipping sauce.
But
Okay,
no,
yeah,
if you're
no,
going to a cafe
McDonald's is
and you've
excused.
yeah,
Yeah.
If you're going to a cafe though,
You don't. Yeah, cut the butter up
yeah, just
or whip it and pipe it.
it's
Like,
probably surely cheaper to do it. Maybe not. Who knows?
don't know. I did used to work at a cafe. We used to have them.
Cut them up.
It's laziness,
Even though
eh?
it is laziness,
Yeah.
on the breakfast buffet in Queenstown, they had something. I can't remember what it was, but I remember they didn't have the PCUs. They had like little ramekin, and they must have like put out
Yep.
a little teaspoon of each
Yep.
jam, marmite, whatever,
Yeah.
Yeah,
into
yeah.
the thing. And I
ramekins.
was like, that's just so
A bit more
easy,
cleaning, but like
and you only have to put out 10 at a time.
yeah, and just refill
And
them.
then there's no plastic, and it's probably the same price.
Better product too, though, eh? Like generally, like if you're
Yes.
using like a better jam
Yep.
than like
Well,
that shitty
yeah.
stuff you get in the.
Who knows? But yeah, I thought it was good. So I think they'll be on the way out. The old PCUs
they have to be.
in general.
Yep.
Well, the environmental factor would be the.
Yeah, because it's quite terrible. Like, I mean, sometimes you having like if you eat as much butter as me on a scone, you're having about 5.
Yes. Scraping that.
Yeah, like,
scraping
what is this butter for ants?
Talking about single serve things, did I actually tell you that in our container from China we've got one of those single serve flow wrapping machines?
Oh no, you forgot to mention that, didn't
Forgot to
you?
mention that one.
Is that
you know,
so we can do
the
single
little
serves of
single
sachets?
the little salt
But in
sachets?
paper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
we can do it in
Oh,
in
nice.
heat seal paper.
Do
Yeah.
you know what? I'm actually stoked about that. I'm thrilled about that. I'm
I
going to have a
know.
lot of fun about that. With
Yeah.
that, perfect.
And it actually was not that expensive. It was literally, I think, maybe after shipping and everything, maybe only $1,200 or something, like New Zealand. So I was actually pretty surprised. The machine
fun.
was.
Okay, so we can have single serve man grinds and we're going to like
Yeah.
put them everywhere.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay, cool.
Anyway.
That's what you need. It's about time.
I know.
Yeah.
Start
But,
dishing them out.
and then on the opposite end of the spectrum, I think our goal for, because we've got not enough on at the moment, I reckon we need to put like, I don't know, maybe like 2-litre tubs, like plastic tubs of man grind into Costco.
Oh,
I
yeah?
reckon we need to get man grind into Costco.
Because Costco's only in Auckland, in New Zealand anyway.
Why?
Would that
For fun.
Would that get it overseas though, or just the New Zealand
It
one?
would be just in New Zealand, but like, I don't know, just be an in. Be a cool thing to do.
Yeah.
Bulk.
Bulk.
Anyway, what else have you been eating?
Oh, I didn't quite finish my Wellington roundup from the other week, but we went for a really, really, really nice dinner. It wasn't like fancy. It was called Old Quarter in Wellington.
Okay.
And it's like Vietnamese fusion-y.
right.
I guess it would be like the Wellington version of, what's that, Rice Baby here. It's kind of, oh my God, but the flavours were amazing. Like every single dish was just punchy and vibrant and like full of flavour, and it was really affordable. Great cocktails. We had heaps of fun. I think it's a bit of a staple for Wellington locals as like a...
Oh, like it's quite known down there.
Yeah, it's very chill vibes.
Yeah.
It's not fancy, but I think it was possibly my favourite meal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, loved it. Like every single thing was just so yum. Nice flavours, really good, very good. So I really enjoyed that. I've been in the kitchen working on the Advent products,
Oh, yeah.
and I've had a couple of massive fails this morning.
Yes.
Like I think there's.
You were doing so good up until
I
then
was
as
doing
well.
so good. I think I've got like 6 or 7. I'm up to 7 that I've nailed.
Yep.
But there's one that I wanted to get right that I just don't think it's going to get right, and that's like an Italian chili oil.
Oh, yeah.
So it was going to be like a variation
Garlicky,
of
herby,
sesh. So
yeah.
I did lemon, rosemary, sort of oregano, and I'd actually put a little bit of tomato flake and stuff in it.
Oh, yeah.
And I want it to be mild, to give people like a mild.
So a little bit of a chili kick.
Yeah,
but not much.
but it was just so bland.
Right.
Like I just couldn't get the flavours in there.
Yeah.
It just didn't taste
Does
like.
it just need way longer to infuse or
I
way
don't
more?
know, but I guess I got to the point where I'm like, what's the point of this product? Like,
Right.
I guess lots of people, sesh oil is too spicy for them. But it's really hard for me because I love the spice. So I'm like, oh,
Why don't you just do an olive oil?
yeah, well, we might as well.
Well, but yeah. Well, sounds good to me.
Yeah.
That sounds mean.
I saw on
But it
TikTok
was just real blandy. Like, even I put like salt flakes, I put some tomato, like, it just
They-
wasn't coming along.
the ones that I saw on TikTok actually like dried up the tomatoes, I think, and then infused them in the oil, but blended them in the oil and then
Tomatoes?
filtered it. Yeah,
Tomato?
yeah. To make tomato oil. Like filtered everything out of it. So instead of infusing it and then taking everything out, it was like blended
Yeah, and then filtered.
and then filtered all of the chunks out.
What do you want it to sit for a while though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, I infused that oil for like an hour and a half this
know.
morning. But I needed.
Is
Anyway,
there some of it? Yeah, no.
I don't know.
anything
I
that's
don't know
gonna
if
be
I'll
too hard
keep.
basket.
I don't know if I'll keep with it because I don't know. I just need to figure out what my aim is with that product. Is it a mild sesh?
Or is it a
In which case,
Italian
why don't we
infused
just do
oil?
a mild sesh? Or is it, like I guess it was supposed to be an Italian mild sesh, but I don't know. It's just if it's too mild, it just doesn't.
So it almost just
Tastes
needs to be
nice.
like a rosemary infused olive oil or something.
Maybe, but then that's a bit
Yeah,
boring, isn't it? I don't know.
done before.
Is it?
Is it? I don't know. I do love a good olive oil, but that won't fit in the Advent.
No.
You'd want it to be strongly flavoured too, eh?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Anyway, I think I've made very good progress considering we're at 6th of May and I'm past halfway with it. So
Nice.
with the product development anyway. Then we move on to nutritionals, ingredients, packaging,
Costing,
recipes, costings.
content, photos, videos,
So anyway, we'll do one thing a month.
scheduling.
All right. What's next on my list? Do you like the smell of petrol when you're filling up your car at the gas station?
Yep.
Fuck, some days love it.
Same.
Other days
Same.
get wrecked.
I really like it.
Some days you're like, oh yeah. Shit.
Like, standing there the other day, I'm like, oh, why do I like this?
But then
Like,
some days it's like, oh, like pretty hard.
I've
to,
never smoked
is
a
it?
cigarette in my life, right? But we were walking down the street the other day in Taupo, and someone was smoking. I walked past and I was like, oh.
That's how they get you, mate. That's the start of the end.
really? Was it vape? Maybe it was vape.
No, it wasn't a
analog.
vape. It was a proper cigarette, and I was
analog
like,
durry.
and then I was like, oh, nah, yuck.
Maybe you could have a hoon on an analog. I tried to smoke an analog durry a while back when I was out, and
Analog.
Yeah, analogs, baby.
I couldn't even go a puff.
Oh, I
It
don't think
just
I-
made me so sick. So sick.
Do you reckon one of the funniest things, I don't know if you guys experienced this, but if you haven't seen a friend for a while, and then
They show up and they're vaping.
they show up and then they just like grab a smoke and start smoking.
Yeah.
And I'm like, when did you start? Like, it's just such like a polarizing, like,
Yeah.
whoa, I did not know that about you. It's actually happened heaps recently. Too.
Really?
Yeah, like Tom just started smoking the other
Really?
day. Yeah, like we were literally just having like a coffee outside.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that's quite almost respect a smoker these days
Really?
because it's quite bold to be a smoker now.
Right.
Like it's-
Vaping world.
You know, like everyone was a smoker,
Everyone's
and then
smoke-free.
and then they slowly wean them all off. Got everyone I know is on the vape now. I tried to get on the vape in Wellington, and I actually really enjoyed it. I was like, oh, this is nice. So I smashed 2 whole vapes in one night. Woke up the next morning, couldn't breathe. So I'm sworn off the vapes the rest of my life. Like my chest was in agony.
Yeah.
So I'm off the vapes. But it was quite
Interesting.
nice to have something to do when you're out on the piss. Eh? You can just vape all night.
Especially when they're like peach flavored.
Yeah, I know. Oh, purple bubblegum or whatever. Oh, God.
Watermelon
Jelly bean,
mint.
Hubba Bubba.
Yeah, there's some rogue flavors.
Yeah, but pretty much everyone I know is on the vape.
A lot of people vape.
Is it like, are they mostly nicotine as well, or is it just like habitual?
There's a good
So
sneaky?
Some people are on the old golden tobacco, some people are on the...
So you're literally just doing it essentially for the flavour and habit, like
And the habit, yeah.
Yeah.
So you decide to have that habit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because if there's no nicotine in
kinda
it,
nice.
it's kind of just
I could imagine you on the vape.
I don't know.
I reckon like smoking an analog cigarette kind of looks cool.
Well, it does now, doesn't it? 'Cause
Yeah.
it's gone full circle. We're back to the start. Vaping's certainly like so basic now.
Someone needs to bring those little mini French ones, the little
Yeah.
little stick ones.
Oh, little mini cigar sort of things. It's like iPhones. They're like circle and then square and then circle and then square and then circle. You know, you just go around
nice.
and
Analog durries must cost about $50 a pack though now.
Oh, they would be.
For 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, very
really?
exclusive club to be smoking ciggies, I think.
Yeah, it's a rich man's habit now, eh?
Yeah, in Melbourne, everyone smoked cigs. Like everyone was on. I was shocked because I was like, it's just not like that here now.
no.
So I don't know if they're cheaper. I don't know.
But then, like, you go to, I guess, if you go to Bali and stuff, it's cheap.
Yeah, it is much cheaper in Bali.
Yeah.
It's just taxes here, isn't it? Like,
yeah, it's all tax.
3/4 of the cost is
More.
tax.
Yeah, they just keep and they want smoking to be completely gone.
I thought they
national.
discontinued the, or they banned single-use vapes. So
Did they?
I thought that was happening. Yeah.
Oh, so like the gas station ones that aren't refillable.
Well,
Yeah.
they've just changed it
The
though.
packaging
slightly.
and like
I heard the same thing, but then those ones I got were like
still there.
Still
Oh,
there.
right.
So there must be there's some way around it or something. I don't know details. Anyway, what about what have you eaten? Anything nice lately? Been cooking anything nice?
yeah,
Any
we've been cooking
food
up.
news?
We've been doing pasta. Getting into making
Oh,
pastas.
that's right. You guys have been on the Italian night.
Yeah, we did.
Focaccia.
Yeah, focaccia. We actually did one. Oh, this is 2 weeks ago now. But we made a whole bunch of pizzas and used focaccia as the base.
Yeah.
And like they were mean. Like, but you are like
You're eating a whole sandwich.
yeah, like it's pretty mean. Like, it's pretty delicious.
Yeah, no complaints.
But I borrowed your idea of sticking the mozzarella into like deep into the
Yeah.
bread.
Yeah.
Oh, that's delicious. Eh? It's just it's like a little cheese like focaccia.
It's like a little treat.
Oh man, it was good.
The one that big slab we did, and we used those mini mozzarella balls all over it, and like heaps of garlic and herb and like salt. It was so nice.
Gluten egg.
Yeah, so good. Just carb and cheese. Yum 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 yum. So yummy.
Yeah.
What's your go-to pasta flavour? Like
I haven't really
sauce?
decided on one yet. Just kind of on like the creamy mushroom.
Yeah.
I'm pretty keen to. I want to try to do a lasagna.
Oh yeah.
You
could do a ragu and then make a lasagna with the ragu.
Oh yeah.
Or like add some beef cheek into the
beef.
ragu. Like, so you got like a full-on, like all different sorts of meat, like all shreddy meat.
Is
loads
ragu
of sauce.
traditionally always the ribbon pasta? Is that what kind of pasta does it?
Oh, pappardelle. You'd usually see a ragu with a pappardelle, but you could do it with whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's literally just the
The ragu's a sauce,
right.
which is a meat sauce.
Right.
But just like way better than
You
a
can
mince.
call anything a ragu,
Yeah.
really, but I like to do mine with a couple of different types of meat, like some pork, some beef, and then like some sausage for sausagey text, and then some big chunks of beef or lamb. So it's like you get the pulled meat
Yeah.
and the mincy kind of.
Because you have yours cooking all day, almost.
I do mine, yeah. You can do
before,
it in the oven for like
overnight.
3 or 4 hours, or you can do it in the slow cooker overnight.
Okay.
The liquid reduces a lot in the oven, whereas the slow cooker, it retains all that liquid. So I made the arancini balls. I made the ragu, and I kept it real, like it was a whole bowl of red wine, like all these tins of tomatoes, like real saucy. And then I cooked the risotto rice with the ragu. So it was like shredded meat,
Yeah.
meat sauce all through the arancini.
Yes,
rolled them
really
around a ball of mozzarella crumbs and deep
I ate like 10 of those one day.
they were mean. They were honestly, they were better than anything we ate in Italy. Like they were, but there was a lot of time and love gone into the.
Could you
ragu.
freeze them?
Yes, you could. If I ever open a restaurant, they'll be on the
I
menu.
was about to say that sounds like one of those kind of like one like item menu sort of things that you could do at a hole in the wall. Like-
Yes, you could.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
Yeah, you could just make that. I mean, they're quite. That was a lot. You wouldn't make them at home for dinner. That's for sure.
No,
Got
but
a
that's
bit-
what I mean. If you did like 4 bloomin' slow cookers worth and just
Of
a whole
ragu.
bunch and just freeze
Oh well, I did one slow cook worth of ragu. Does you about enough risotto
Right.
for
heaps,
hundreds and hundreds of balls.
Right.
This is cereal overcater. They were absolutely spectacular.
Yep.
Yeah, they were pretty naughty, eh?
Yeah, real naughty.
Oh.
So I did to have. I don't think I talked about the Italy night. So I hosted.
No.
I had House of Travel bring 50 people down because we're trying to sell tickets for this Italy trip.
Yes.
'Cause no one's got any money, so we're struggling to sell it. And so they'd gathered up all their regulars, I guess, regular travellers.
Travellers, yeah.
To come
House of
in
Travel.
and have some Italian snacks and listen to me talk about the Italy trip with the hope of signing
A
up.
couple of people up, hopefully.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they certainly ate all the food.
That might have been me.
No, they were absolutely They ate like 5 slabs of
Me?
like massive, there was a big night out for the retirement village.
Was he actually not exaggerating either?
Fair enough, though.
Yeah, no, fair enough. That was fine, but no one signed up for the bloody trip. So I've cooked dinner for 50 people.
And had no sign-ups for your
No
trip.
sign-ups. So I don't know. I think everyone's like, oh, we're looking at it for next year, which
Yeah.
is real interesting. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm starting to get a bit worried now.
It's the economy, eh?
What do they do? Do they push your whole thing out, or is it just cancelled?
I
or?
think if we don't get enough, it'll have to be canned. Yeah.
Okay.
Which I'm at the point where I'm like,
It'd almost be easier.
well, I don't know. I mean, I've done everything in my power. She did say, she's like, in this kind of economy, it's not unusual to have loads of last minute people jumping on these
Yep.
trips who are already in Europe.
Yep.
And then they're like, oh, we might add that on.
Right.
But I'm not sure. Not sure. So hopefully we get a few more because, I mean, we've got, I don't know, 15 people signed up.
Yes.
So the sad thing would be that
They would. Yep.
that we would have to cancel that. So I don't know.
Yeah. But you still need like
Hopefully we get there. She's still confident that we'll get there. I'm kind of losing
Worried.
hope, but
you need another 15.
probably another 15.
So what's like the latest date to like give you like the.
Well, it's in September, so you've got ages, really.
Yeah, I think May, June, July. I think that if we haven't gotten closer by the end of like halfway through July, they'll have to make the call for the people. Yeah, I don't know. She's not stressed about it, so I shouldn't even be stressing about it. Really, let's just wait and see how it plays out. But yeah, if you want to come on the Italy trip, I think the problem is, and I mean it's very clear to me, the problem is that people who are or our followers or whatever are engaged have young kids or kids who are like 10, 11, 12. Like, you can't just take off for 2 weeks.
No.
So we need people's mums, realistically, because the other people who have that income or like that, they don't have those responsibilities yet, and they've got the money to be able to do it. So I think like when Chelsea Winter does it, Chelsea Winter's followers are in that older age bracket, so you know hers sell straight away. So they're like, oh, no one can kind of understand why it's not selling, but I can understand why it's not selling.
Yeah.
So
interesting, eh? Interesting how your following actually like grows up with you though.
Oh, it's so interesting how you go from babies and everyone watching each other's babies in the baby development phase to like now, but I couldn't have any less interest for people with babies on the internet. Like, you see people getting pregnant, you're like, unfollow, because that's just going to be like, that's just going to be in the next 3 years of freaking baby outfits. Like,
It's so interesting though,
Cancelling
eh?
pregnancy.
no, but you're right. Like, you grow up with you, because I was exactly the same. It's just a phase of your life that you're in.
Yeah.
I don't know what phase of my life I'm in. My gardening phase.
I'm still figuring that one out too.
You're almost 30 though, by the way.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
I've still got 6 months.
6 months to get your shit together.
Nah, to not get my shit together. Isn't that what you're doing
To
too?
lose it.
I don't
To
know.
lose it before
I'm
you turn 30.
35. I've not got my shit together.
Nah, it's overrated anyway.
Oh, what else have we been eating?
I made pumpkin soup. Soup season's coming up.
Soup season is coming up. Is it your favourite soup?
I think so.
Pumpkin?
But I do really like broccoli and blue cheese soup.
Yeah, that can be quite
I love
nice.
a roasted cauliflower, cheesy cheese and cauliflower soup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Should have a soup off.
Should have a soup off.
That potato and leek soup I did in the bread bowl was like
I saw that on
properly out the
TikTok and I
gate.
was-
It was absolutely delicious.
I was cracking up at the reel for it. I was just like, are you going to put a soup in a loaf of bread?
Yeah, she's trying to.
They do it in Melbourne, at the night markets in
Cob
Melbourne.
loaf.
They do the loaves like one person size. It's like a big strong bun.
Yeah.
And then you get your nice hot. You choose if you want a chowder or tomato soup,
Yeah,
and then they put it in your bun.
Such a cool idea.
Oh, I think it's absolutely genius. Like,
That's
imagine
awesome.
Imagine if you had a food truck and like
Yes.
in winter in the morning you do
Soups.
porridge.
Yeah.
You do porridge bowls.
Yeah.
And then at night you do soup and bread.
Yeah.
And then like in summer you could do your acai bowls.
Yeah,
Talking about it
right.
The other day, no one's really doing them properly, like with the proper machine, like oatberry and Aussie. You know, it's like ice
Yeah.
cream, and with all the toppings in there.
Because the only like solos in Tauranga anyway, solos were the only. I don't even know if they do acai anymore.
But they don't have the machine because it's like
no.
soft serve texture.
Oh, do you put like frozen yogurt or something into one of the little
But that's
It's
ice creamy
acai-
machine?
That's more
acai-
gimmicky though, isn't it? Acai's just an ingredient.
Yeah,
Right.
it was mean.
Oh.
I don't want to blend it. I don't want one from a Povo blender.
Don't touch my acai.
Cancel blenders. If you want to chop something up, you've got to have a soft serve machine.
Kid gets it from it.
Honestly.
Where's my little milks?
That's not an acai bowl. They do it in a cup and they layer it up.
Yeah,
No, but I
yeah.
was talking with Millie about this the other day from our place, and it's a taste completely
She's
different.
from England though, eh? So they got cool shit over there.
No, in Aussie, it's everywhere.
Right.
No one does
Is it
it
one of
here.
those? Is it one of those like berry frozen yogurty machines?
No.
What does it look like? Does it look like a soft serve
It
machine?
looks like a margarita machine at the pub.
Oh, like
And
a.
it churns it
Oh.
all. But it's like ice cream. It's super smooth. I don't know what they put in. Nothing creamy because it's all gluten-free,
it's
vegan,
just
dairy-free.
a slushy machine.
No, it's
Avocado
like
and-
soft serve.
Well, you said it was like a.
Yeah, but
it
that's
used
what
to
the
be a drink.
machine looks like. Acai bowl, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Is it a franchise or a chain?
There's one Oakberry in Aussie.
Okay.
So it's just a slushy machine, though.
Yeah, why? We're going to
Yeah.
get one. Should we get one?
What do you?
I've wanted a slushy machine for ages. I've sent them to your marketplace, and you're like, no.
Oakberry's like one of the.
Oh,
And
Bow
you-
and Arrow do it like that too, up in Auckland.
Do they?
Well, they serve theirs like that. I don't know
So
if they have a
that's what it
machine.
comes out looking like, soft serve, like that.
Yeah,
So
right.
that's what it comes out looking like soft serve.
Yeah.
Not like it's been in a
Yeah.
blender. Because is it a gimmick?
Say,
I don't know, but I am here
Smoothie
for
machine.
it. And there's peanut butter, banana, strawberries, coconut. You put whatever. Not that one.
Are they all in cups or bowls?
Cups? A lot of them are in cups, and
Yeah,
they
okay.
layer. See that like that?
Yeah.
So it looks like ice cream, Lorne, like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's soft serve.
Yes, soft serve for breakfast. Delicious. Perfect. Oh my god, have you seen the porridges I've been making?
Yeah, I
it's
have
literally freaking dessert.
Yeah, it's so good, eh?
It's not. Yeah, it's so good, but it's like it's not a breakfast food. It's a dessert.
Oh, 100%.
Like I don't know. Maybe you should like count the calories in it or something. But if I do oats,
Sneaky a lot.
milk.
Yeah.
I don't want coconut milk, like proper milk.
On
In the pot.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
the
And I just
Yeah.
put some baker's blend, a little bit of baker's blend, pinch of baker's blend in it, and then in my bowl, and then I do sliced banana, Greek yogurt, some caramel, Dr. Delici caramel, and like a little bit of granola.
Oh yeah, a little bit
Yeah.
of texture.
And
You
like,
put caramel on your porridge.
yeah.
No wonder
What's
it's
dessert?
Yeah, and you put nuts like caramelized pecans. Because I
Caramelised.
I put either brown sugar or
Yeah.
a teaspoon of caramel. Yeah.
See, I'm
And some cream.
yeah,
some cream.
I put cream on mine. I put peanut butter, blueberries, banana.
You put
mango,
protein powder in there, eh?
Protein
chia
powder.
seeds.
Yeah, no, yours is
seeds.
Health.
yours is health. Mine is a dessert.
But the I don't. Yeah, it's all pretty.
But porridge is cool, eh?
Yeah, it's delicious.
I don't know what happened to me. I was just having these like weird cravings for porridge. Like I get all excited when there's porridge in Koru.
Yeah, but like you're sitting there and it's just warm.
Yeah, it's warm, it's comfort.
and like easy to eat, and
Yeah.
like you can just snuggle up on the couch and you don't have to like
Yeah.
use two things. You just scoop it into your mouth.
I think I went off porridge when people started putting protein powder in it, and everyone who goes to the gym like, oh, what do oats, protein.
Well, overnight oats really look disgusting. So that probably put you off.
But I'm back. I think if you
Back on
make
the
porridge nicely with some cream and a spoon of brown sugar, I'm actually here for it.
Yeah, that's delicious. Though.
Sugar.
Yeah, straight sugar. So yeah, no, I'm in for the porridge. Maybe we might do a little porridge series next week. Do like 5 different sorts of porridges.
We have a
What do
porridge
we
off
have that
to.
you would put in porridge? So Baker's blend in all 5 porridges.
Ginger spice. Do you have any ginger
thyme
spice
and-
one?
There's a good thyme and lemon.
Oh yeah.
And you could.
Thyme
Thyme and lemon that goes really good.
Interesting.
Okay, maybe I won't make a whole series, but I could do a couple. Oh, when I posted my picture of my porridge the other day, everyone's like, "Oh, can I have your recipe?" I'm like, "What do you mean porridge recipe?"
Make porridge.
Do a mulled wine one. That'll.
Mulled wine. Oh, mulled wine syrup. on my
Oh.
porridge. Yeah, ginger syrup.
That'd actually be a great Advent product.
What?
A mulled wine syrup.
Well, why when we've just got mulled wine?
Yeah, but
Why
then like you
make
can
it
just use
syrup?
the same thing and make it into a syrup.
Well, my other ideas aren't we? The ginger syrup was very popular last year.
Yeah.
Gingerbread syrup. That was good. That was good, actually. Maybe we should make that.
As a product
Yeah. Instead of ginger spice.
instead of ginger spice.
Yeah. Let's do that.
But
Oh.
what?
Tick one thing off the list.
But ginger spice is easier for us to make.
Yeah, but I'm running out. My things aren't working. My
spice
things
would
that
be
I wanted to work are not
Cheaper
working.
for us
so
to
I
make.
need some new, I need
We
some
already
fresh,
have the nutritionals, the
I need
barcode, the
some
packaging.
fresh ideas for jars because I'm just like, I'm really trying to branch out.
You know,
Dry product in jars or wet product in jars?
one thing I do remember from
Wait.
Fiji is they used to coated the ice cream in dried coconut.
Desiccated coconut.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
could do
we
something
kind
like
of did that with like the sweet toppery sort of
So,
thing.
yeah, we've done a few sweet toppers. They are nice, the sweet toppers though.
They're
Last
nice.
year's sweet topper was mean.
Yeah, they're eaten.
Yeah, it was so good. I just don't want to keep doing the same things.
Yeah.
And I also wasn't sure to put a drink. I haven't got a drink on the list for this year.
Ah,
but I
right.
didn't know whether I should or not.
Oh,
Because to me, it's kind of like, but people actually
People
love
love it.
do love them.
Yeah.
So I'll be interested if people want a drink or not.
yeah.
I need to make up a drink.
Like a new cocktail.
Yeah, just like invent a gin one to go with your
I
bloody
mean,
gin.
last year, the frozen one last year was definitely a goer.
Because
That was
Cosmopolitan.
mean.
Flippin' mean.
we
So
should
many
do
so many people have actually asked for that product as an individual product.
Yes. Yeah, well, we could
do a
definitely
short
bring that
run of
back.
it.
I think we should because that was actually wicked. That was so nice.
Mm.
And the frozen cocktails
Mm-hmm.
are on. Yeah, okay. All right, what else have we been cooking? Not much. Got my veggies in. I'm off to Fiji. What else I got on? Nothing. I'm going down to Invercargill
Uh-huh.
in 3 weeks for my
Oh, to Winton.
Winton
Yep.
chat. So just been working on the menu for that, trying to figure out what we're going to cook for everyone while I'm down there. It's actually like 2 weeks after I get back from
Yeah.
Fiji. So
Is that a stockist, is it?
Yeah.
yes, it's 2
okay.
stockists, the Paper Plus and a cafe.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, but we've got 100 people, and then I'm going to do a book signing and meet and greet the next day.
Cool.
Yeah, and then I was gonna pop over to Stewart Island for a few days.
Why?
Well, because I'm already flying in and out of Invercargill,
Oh, right.
but then decided not to do that. I think I might pop over to Queenstown instead for the weekend. Well, I'm down. Yeah, I've got 2 days.
Okay.
Well, I'm
Must
already
be nice.
down there. What do you mean must be nice? It's work.
Don't yell at me. What am I doing? I'm eating the Palmerston North with the Pepper and Me girls.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah.
show.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right. Yeah,
Doing
promo
the
the show.
Oh,
Palmerston
cool.
North.
Women's Expo.
Expo.
Yeah.
Selling some knives?
Selling some knives.
cool.
So if you guys are in Palmerston North, you want to show up, we'll have a little deal going on there.
Have you got the engraving option on the knives up online yet?
She's about to sort it out today, this afternoon.
Lovely, because I'm excited to promote that because I reckon that's going to pop off.
Yep. I think it will.
Yeah.
Custom engraved knives for your Christmas for your business company this year,
Yeah, it's
Or
gonna be,
chopping boards.
or custom
anything.
engraved
Yep.
chopping boards. Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, it's gonna be all go. We'll start.
Mother's Day giveaway live. We've got our new manager starting next week,
I was wondering when the date would roll around.
Yep.
so that's next Tuesday
Next Monday.
or next Monday, which is going to be so exciting for everyone. Eh?
I'm so stoked.
Yeah. We've also had.
So happy.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely. You were like worried that I'm not going to be there. I'm like, oh, you're probably best to have a week with her to hand off some of your stuff first before I come and complicate things anyway.
Yes.
So
Like the more I plan
How
out,
long is it gonna last?
I think it's best that I'm not here, to be honest.
definitely best that you're not here.
Oh, how good am I though? I've got 11 videos
Yes, so
voiced
good.
over,
So good.
scheduled,
Yeah.
so no one's going to miss me.
No. I mean, no one miss you anyway.
Well, they will. They will. They will. Of course, they will. They will.
I reckon we need to change we need to get your front cam. We need to get your
I know.
face
I
cam.
almost
We
need
to
to
do it.
get back.
There's some good Sony ones, out. Like an actual.
Well, we've got the cameras. She just needs to record on 2 cameras at once and figure out how to edit
sorry.
two shots.
Oh, I do know how. It's just because I go to the gym every day now, and so I look like shit all the time.
We need to like.
You're
So
beautiful.
like,
plan
I'm
it a
like,
little
I
bit
can't
Can
go.
you just AI thing that?
Oh, yeah, go AI make me look nicer. I've got a vein bulging out the side of my head because when I go gym, I don't look like hot girls going to the gym. I look like a sweaty freaking rhinoceros.
All right. Thanks for listening. Catch you guys next week.
No, I'm talking about Run Club.
No, I don't want to. Okay, go.
So we've started a Run Club,
Yes.
couch to 500.
Right.
Or couch to 5K or something.
Yes.
Campbell's coached one. I've coached one. I should show you the lap times. So the first thing you're supposed to do 15 seconds walk, 15 seconds run
Right.
for like whatever 12 minutes or something. Mm-hmm. And then you do like 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, walk, run, whatever. And it's got like a 30-day program to get
Yeah.
us to learn to run so that we can run.
Yeah, and half of it so is to get your knees ready because when you go from not
Doing
doing
nothing,
it to
yeah, your
trying to
joints will
stack
be
it on,
sore.
Yeah, I did 3 in a row and my knee was cooked the other week.
you got to rest it.
You got to rest it, eh?
Yeah.
Do you think I need a knee brace?
Nah. Just
Because it's between my back
rest
and my knee.
it.
It's
Make
just-
sure you rest it.
him
Yeah,
up.
and it'll get stronger every time.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Apparently it's because I've got no core strength. So when you run, you're like hammering your knees because you've got no core strength.
It's actually. Well, do you want me to bore you? It's actually your hips.
Ah.
Yeah, it comes down to your hips and your ankles.
Oh,
Because
true.
if they're like quite tight, then it creates like tension.
Tension in your knee.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I think my ankles are all good because I'm on my feet all day.
Yeah.
They're not unused muscles, whereas my core strength is a bit hard.
So next time tonight, try and put your ankle like flexing it up and down, and see how long it takes to get tired.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so the Pepper and Me Run Club, I think you being in trouble for run shaming us.
Oh, for walking?
Yes,
Oh, I'm sorry.
it was the program. We're following the program. Yeah, and you can join the Run Club next week too. There's no reason you can't do it.
When I'm not sick.
It's a positive.
Oh, well, that's never.
positive. It's a positive thing.
No,
Never, isn't it?
actually, I once our new manager starts and I can start handing off some work and I'm allowed to like actually take a lunch break.
Yeah.
Because I have time to take a lunch break, then I'll totally join in.
Perfect.
I'll be in.
We almost got everyone then.
We're on
almost
tomorrow.
have-
Tomorrow and Thursday.
On
You've got
Thursday?
homework in Fiji.
Well, FaceTime me. I'm going to do it in Fiji.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the time difference?
It's the same time.
Ah.
Shit.
I know, dream scenario.
Okay.
I'll report back about the food. Don't hate me for hating the buffet.
Cool.
Have a lovely week.
Yeah.
Will you guys do a podcast without me? You should.
Yeah,
we will.
we could try do one.
Good try, yeah.
We'll talk about our kids.
We'll talk about Cam trying to pick up chicks.
All right, bye. Thanks for listening to the Pepper and Me podcast, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're interested in any of the products that we're talking about, you'll find us at pepperandme.co.nz.